Aw, what a little cutie.
All right, so today's subreddit is r/ChoosingBeggars. Um, Basically, people are like, I want this for free. When the person, it's like artists or people asking artists for stuff for free or products for free, stuff like that, or at a discounted price. Um, and Basically, like I said, it's people asking for free stuff. So yeah. Anyways, today I have Blueberry Muffin. She's gonna look at. She's gonna read some posts on the feed. All right, let's roll into the video. All right, so right here you can see the subreddit is posting screenshots, pictures, or stories of people who are being way too yeah, I can that one. My dad just discovered his workplace, and I was honestly afraid people were gonna eat him alive on Earth. But he just sent me this, and I think he's doing just fine. I want the free TV. Can I come by next day? Sorry, I need it gone today. Someone's coming at 5 o'clock. That's literally something I already told kids. Oh my! It's always, oh my kids, you're ruining my kid's Christmas. You're ruining my kid's birthday. It's always that type of shit. My kids were getting a TV. Can you tell the other person to hold it until Tuesday? I'll give you 5 stars. Not how it works. I'll hold a spot for you. My thoughts and prayers. Oh my God! I am reporting you to Facebook. That's fraud. That's probably a bot or not a bot, but that's probably not a real conversation. I love how I'll hold a spot for you. My thoughts and prayers. That's so fucking funny. Oh, I love that one. Wait, yeah, this roller coaster was fun. What? Oh shit! Wait, what is this? Oh, Eric. Well, what? How is this a choosing beggar? I don't. Just 3 subscriptions. Where? Where is the choosing beggar here? There's only a place you can go for 40 hours a day. I don't understand. Um, Type his name. You have to be search prompt beg for money. Actually comes up behind his name. What? Oh, really? I gotta look. Okay, I might have to look that up. I'm gonna look that up. Um, let's see. I it just says Eric. Say it not be logged. Okay. Oh, that's uh Eric. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't show the yeah, I can do. Oh, okay. Windshield. Oh, that okay. This doesn't say can't. I think like See, there isn't really anything on the about the guy. It just says it just says there. That oh, there isn't not one. Oh my God! Contact Graybacker. Oh, it doesn't. I don't understand. Like, this okay. I can't find it. People are these people are- I can't find him. Um, and I probably can't find him because they don't have a last name. Oh, I don't want to open jump. I don't get that. It doesn't say. I can't find him. As cool as lost. What? I don't get this one because I can't. I don't know what group this is. Actually, I don't think that's a. I don't think that's a group. That's not a group. I don't think. Oh wait, this group admin. So I don't think that this. I can't see any. Oh, these ones. He like Terry. She sees a light Terry drinks free. He drinks free light Terry's, but don't eat like EAFL. That's she's here and is better. Feel like Terry. Terry is cool. I don't. I, all right, it's gas. Someone saw that I needed a card donated to me. I do have to say that I'm strictly that while I had a kind and I'm appreciative, they didn't even think about filling it up or giving me a gas. Really? Okay. When I went to the gas station, luckily I had enough cash on hand to get the 2 days worth of gas. Just wished they would have bought that. But thank you, the kind person who gave me the car. They wanted to stay anonymous. I think they wanted to stay anonymous for a reason. Karen, I'm gonna call this person. Yeah, $25. What is? I'm gonna do the math on that road because I want to see what I do with my. There's my just underneath the cap. All right, so 7.04 divided by. Oh wait a minute. 25. They paid $3.55 per gallon. I wonder if the gas is here. The gas station happened out. I believe it's Kroger. Yeah, Kroger feels $4 a gallon. Are we great yet? All right. Oh, it's Murphy too. Murphy USA. They're like affiliated with Walmart, I guess. Help me start fresh. How that shit work? Titles. What is these ones? These are long. Hi everyone. I posted a while back asking if anyone might be interested in dog. I don't know what I don't know what the dog share is. I have to stop my search to get my dog knee surgery. now he is recovered and I'm back to this option. I live in a very small apartment and work 8:30 every day. I have kids, responsibilities, and I love my dog. So I love him. His name is. Why did you blur out his name? I want to know the doggo's name. I feel awful that I'm not giving him a good enough life. I, yeah, you're right on the not giving him a good enough life part, but I have a feeling that you don't actually feel awful. A dog share would be another individual or a family, and I share blank. Perhaps there's someone. So wait, but it's like you're trying to run like a foster care for a dog. That's sad. I would call it animal. Perhaps I would probably even call CPS because she has kids. If she's neglecting the dog, she's probably neglecting her kids too. Perhaps there's someone who is alone during the day and loves the company. I'm alone during the day. I'll take the dog. You better be paying me to take your dog. Or a family with kids that wants a dog without time responsibility. So you want somebody to take care of your dog. So you're probably wanting someone to buy food for your dog, buy toys for your dog, and look after your dog. Like during the weekends, kids will be like, "Hey, we have a dog," or another friend they can play with. I would continue to be responsible for his veterinary needs. This person probably has pet insurance. He is 3 years old and weighs 85 pounds. But that sounds like he will cuddle you all day if you let him. Okay. Uh, he probably doesn't cuddle her. I'm guessing it's a lady posting this. Um, he likes dogs, cats, and kids. He is leash trained, but I have had trouble getting him to stop jumping on me. He's kind of clumsy and doesn't know how much he weighs. So Blank might not be the best dog for anyone because it's fragile. Other than that, he is wonderful. I have attached to him. So you're trying to the cuddles pay the bills. I mean, sure, I'll cuddle with it. But, anyone know of a chocolatier? Someone who can do truffles. I'm looking for to buy chocolate truffles approximately 100, say 110 or 400. 110 in exchange for a marketing in a welding guild. Pixel post doesn't get what the fuck is. I know what truffles are. I don't think those are truffles. I know that's obviously pistachio. I don't know what the that is. It looks like they put. Is that rice? It looks like they put rice in there. That's kind of gross. Is the wedding? Oh, it's AI. Is the welding AI? Oh, wedding. I thought it was welding. What is a wedding guild? I'm gonna have to look that shit up too. What is a guild? A group of volunteers in a church who is just trying a wedding. So you're basically getting a free wedding. Grifter's gonna grift. Oh, 60 plus pounds was started Lego. Yes, it is. I was wondering if you could give these away. I have a kid on the way, and I'm trying to get things for my kid. And I came across this. Oh, you what now? I don't know. I'm having a boy if that's why, and that's why I asked. I'll trade you for something, but they're not free. What what you want for them? I mean, good on them for asking what they want to trade for. How much are they asking for this? $500. That's a lot of Legos for $500 because they're a lot new. I hate. It's funny. I know this is Facebook. All right, so um, people can put nicknames in groups on Facebook. Actually, some of them are automatically assigned. How like how what the hell? I'm trying to figure out like Apple Games. I guess there's like on Apple Games. There, I don't know. I am looking for female friends who make no less than $80,000 yearly. We're already off to a bad start. Um, you could have ended. I am looking for a female, and I would have still been disgusted. I have no kids or have adult children. Like to shop. Are in their late 30s to early 50s. This guy is probably in his 80s, 70s, 80s, maybe. I don't know. Married women studs or overly godly, judgy women need not apply. Okay. I can understand that. Married women, I don't know what. I've never heard of a woman being referred to as a stud, though. Studs are usually how you refer to as for the guy. Um, so I don't. Uh, I just noticed that I don't have friends since I just noticed since my divorce. So let's go get pedicures and brunch. So is this a woman? Then I don't know, maybe not. I wish I could clone myself. I'll be the perfect best friend, and I'm anonymous because it's weird to ask friends. I work from home, so I don't go out much. Always like pretty shoes. No. You want friends, but they can't be married. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was thinking he was looking for a girlfriend. I thought he was looking for a girlfriend. So can't be married. You can have a certain amount. If you could get them. That's yeah. No wonder you don't have friends. You sound like a horrible person. No offense, but this sounds so shady. How do any of us know they're not some gold digger? Wrong app, bro. You can't be serious. That's how. Okay. I love how they blurred out the names. I'm gonna stop. Oh, dope. I thought that was holy. They're most. Oh my word! Is this from Best of Redditor updates? Okay, mood spoiler. Original post October 1st, 2023. My 28 male girlfriend, 20 female, is always late, no matter if it's up to 5 minutes up the road or catching a plane. Before we get into it, she is no, she isn't autistic and she doesn't have ADHD or time blindness. Not that you know of it. She just waddles all the time. She snoozes her alarm at the last 3 times every morning, then lays there going through media. Eventually, she gets up for takes a long ass shower, dresses, which takes forever, and sits wrapped up in a towel on her phone. Then lingers over her coffee. Nine out of 10 times, she's pretty late for work and ends up speeding it to make it there on time. Naturally, she's gotten a number of speeding tickets. Tried to help her by example, putting her phone where she can't reach it from her bed, so she has to get up to snooze it, but she literally just grabs it and goes back to bed. You try to get her move, try to get her to move her ass, and she just digs at her in her heels and takes them longer. Her response to people calling her lateness is better late than dead on time. I don't know what that means. Anyways, again, she was running even later than normal work. Really had speed to make it up. Make it. A week goes by, and sure enough, a mess. I don't know why it was cut off like this. Eventually, oh, okay, wait a minute. I see. Okay, I see what it is. And really had okay. A week goes by, and she got a massive speeding fine in the mail. She now has to hand in her driver's license. Got so many demerit points or demerit points. She'll be without a license for a month. Instead of just dealing with it, she tells me I'll need to top this one out and say you were driving so I don't lose my license. And of course, I refused, telling her she needs to live up to the consequences. Actually, maybe telling, maybe about speeding. Okay, oh my god, look. Oh, I need some coffee. My coffee over ice. Oh, coffee. And wake up earlier. This argument went on for a few days until she finally conceded. Then she's telling me, "Well, you'll have to drive me going from work until I get my license back." And I tell her I won't be doing that. Her work is literally in another direction from my work, and going and doing so would add another 2 hours driving a day. Wow. So wait. Okay, so 30 minutes. No, your work, her work isn't far away. That's I don't know where was I. Okay, she says it shouldn't matter as my work is flexible hours, but I stood my ground and refused. And then she take public transport. There's literally a bus stop 2 minute a 2 minute walk from my house. And the bus stop is maybe 5 minutes from work, quite regular. She says she hates public transport and refuses to ride it. I actually agree with her on that part right there. That's probably the only thing I agree with her on. Not on her side, but so I said then it's Uber for her or organize a carpool. But bottom line, it's not my responsibility. She called me an asshole and is giving me the silent treatment and said a decent boyfriend goes length. Okay, so this happened to this something like this happened to my best friend. Her boyfriend. I'm not gonna say what happened. I'm just gonna say boyfriend got his license suspended. Lost his license. Um, and long story, it is kind of a long story. Long story short, she's leaving him, which I'm glad. Moving in with her sister. Um, and yeah, I will say that he almost got both of them in a bad car accident. I'm not going to say much more because it's their personal business. I don't want to, you know. So am I an asshole for not saving her license and refusing to drive her to her work? Like too long. We live in Brisbane, Australia. I was wondering where they live. Hope he is voted not the house. Update one, October 2nd, 2023, the next day. Wow, I wasn't expecting such a response, and definitely not everyone being on my side. She told me all of her friends think I'm the asshole. I, I don't buy that. She probably didn't tell any of her friends. She might have told maybe one or two of her friends, if she even has, which I highly doubt she has friends if she acts, which is a big part of why I came here in the first place. After seeing the response here, I messaged her, messaged a few of them, and the ones she actually did contact said that nothing. Ah, okay, so I was right. She's lying about. She's fucking lying about her friends, thinking, yeah, I kind of called it. I didn't even see this. I didn't read. As for why I'm still with her, I'm starting to question that myself. I've not been really happy with her for the past few months, and it's starting to make me question our relationship. Update 2, October 3rd, 2023, 2 days from the original post. So today I asked her. She looked, today I asked her. She looked at the. I don't. Today I asked her. I'm gonna read it as they wrote it. So today I asked her. She looked at the train slash bus timetables, and she hit me with paraphrasing. Oh my god, you seriously aren't going to help me? You really expect me to catch public transport? Blah blah blah. Reflecting on this and past behavior with her attitude towards the whole thing, I'm going to break up with her. Thanks for help. Final update, October 12th. How long ago? So it was 9 days from this post and 11 days. 11 days from the original post, right? Right? That's October 1st. Yeah, 9 days from the original post. No. Not 9 days from the original post. 11 days from the original post. I don't know where I got 9 days. I've certainly had update 3. I've certainly had more pleasant experiences in life. She didn't take it well. Lots of yelling and screaming, then doing a complete 180 and crying and begging, trying to say, play the symphony card, trying the sympathy card. You know that I can't afford this place on my own. True, I own the house and I don't charge her rent. Wow. Okay. You're not even married and you're not charging her rent, and you own the house. Wow. Then promising she'll do better and change. I mean, unless she like pays for like her part of the utilities or like some of the utilities, and if she pays for her food part of the food, then I can understand you not charging her rent. But if you don't charge her anything, I was gonna say, even if she had a phone, but she doesn't probably have, she probably pays her own phone, I'm sure. The promising she'll do better and change. I pointed out to her this is not the first or even the 10th time she has brought, she has this has been brought up to her. And I'm no longer happy in the relationship. I listed a number of issues, and she started to call me an arsehole. Oh Lord, I don't know any Australians that use asshole on that term. I know it's isn't it is isn't it isn't it Irish or Scottish? I don't remember. And listed my issue, to which I responded, well, then I guess it is best if we break up, which didn't go down well. She moved in with a friend temporarily, and I told her I'm going no contact. Best best decision, no contact. I will let her friend know when she has mail or stuff delivered here. But for now, I think it's best that we don't talk to each other. Her friend says she's carpooling to work with a coworker, but as usual, she's always a few minutes late, and the coworker is just there to pick her up. When the coworker late, then the coworker. Man, I know you're Australian, but use better grammar. What the fuck? To be honest, it's a massive relief. I didn't realize how stressful being with her truly was until now. while I am still down, and now while I'm still down, I think. Wow, that was a long ass post. Wow, no upvotes, but let's see what the comments say. That was a wall of text. This doesn't fit the subreddit. Where's Karma Farm? Oh shit. So I read a Karma Farming post. Okay. I guess didn't realize I had same post that I've already read. Seen that one. Help us celebrate our honeymoon. Oh god no. $349. Holy shit. Alright, what is this post? Wow. And this will be the last post I do in the video. Is wow. I'm having breathing problems. Can you bring me something to drink like a soda? Please help me breathe better. I've got drinks up here. That I've got sparkling water that's cold and ready. I'm still working, so I can't run to the store. I can't bring you a hydration powder that you mix with water. Lemon and lime flavor. Nope, I don't like that. Yucky. Don't come at all if you're not feeling well. I'm not feeling okay. Wow. that one's that one's kind of crazy. This also kind of feels like it could be uh what is it called? Also might be like a fake post. All right, that'll do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I kind of regret reading that long one from Redditor, best Redditor updates. Although it was kind of a choosing beggar thing, um, in a way, but that one was heavy. That one I only agreed with the one thing that guy's girlfriend said, that she doesn't like taking public transport. Yes, public transport is kind of a waste. It is got a lot of times is government funded. Like the one in my hometown, I used to go to work, take to work. Um, and when I worked at Walmart, and like I'd call, and I'd call a week in advance, set up my pickups and drop offs for the week, and then like the day, one day, sometimes and a couple times, they'd always be like, if I had to be to work at 9, they'd pick me up at 8:45, and they'd pick up like 7 or 8 other people. One time, they picked me up. Actually, this happened more than once. But one time they picked me up at like 8:30. Okay, and then we had 4 people pick up, and then after the fourth person, they sat there and waited for like 35 minutes for this last person to come out, and they just radioed to their garage and said, "Hey, this person's a no show." I'm like, "Great, I'm gonna be like a half hour late for work." And it's funny because whenever I take the bus, whenever I took the bus, um, I would be like, okay, like I would be, ready. I'd be, they'd show up and I'd be almost done getting ready, and like I'd be like, I don't know, 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes away from being done, and I'd get my stuff on. I'd get all of my stuff, like my phone, my wallet, everything I need for work, and like I'd go out there and the bus would already be gone. I'm like, that's stupid. So then I'd call and be like, hey, where's my bus? And they're like, oh, you're in for a no show. I'm like, they only waited a minute. Like, are you fucking serious? They'd only wait a maximum of a minute for me, but they've waited more than 20 minutes, 25 minutes for other people. It's very dumb and it's rude. And that's one of the reasons I don't like taking public transport. Now, other times, like when I lived with my dad, I got an itch in my leg. When I lived with my dad, and if I wanted to go to the train station in my hometown just to watch Trains of the Day, or not for the day, for a little while, then I'd be like, okay, and they're like, you need to picked up by a certain time. I'm like, nope, just whatever earliest you have. And they're like, okay, we'll come get you. If it was like 9 o'clock in the morning, they'll be like, all right, we'll come get you about 10:30. Okay, 10:30 rolls by. Yeah, I get on the bus. I pay with my token. Um, so normal bus tokens are $3 a ride, but for seniors and disabilities, it's $1.50 a ride. And what else was there? Oh, my mom's. Um, my mom's having surgery this morning. Some kind of something with her ovaries, and no one knows really what it is. She's got to have a biopsy. And anyways, my mom's just texting me. So she sent me okay. She sent me this gif of Bingo, Bandon and Bingo from the episode Dad Baby. It's a really funny episode. I actually really liked it. And she's just like, "Good morning, I love you," or "Hi, I love you." And yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's like the only thing that's the only thing I agree with that lady is taking public transport. Yes. Trains I don't really have a problem with. The only thing I like Amtrak. Okay, Amtrak is the only passenger train where I live because other states like New York or New Jersey or Massachusetts have like public transportation trains. But Amtrak is the only public transportation train that I have in Michigan. That there is in Michigan. They're thinking about making another one that goes to from Ann Arbor to Traverse City. They've been talking about it for like 25 years now. Because there's the tracks. Okay, so the tracks that go from Ann Arbor to Traverse City, actually, technically, they go to Petoskey. Um, but that line service ends in Traverse City. Is Great Lakes Central, and they have multiple lines throughout Michigan or throughout the area. Um, but yeah, they're talking about revamping those lines and just making another passenger train up to Traverse City, which would actually be kind of cool. Um, there are a couple things in Traverse City that are like cool. Like I think there's a I think there's still a Great Wolf Lodge there. I'll have to look. Hold on. Um, let's see if there's a Great Wolf Lodge there still. Great. Yep. US 31 Traverse City. So it's right off of US 31. Cool. I've been there Fox Grand Traverse before. Oh, see that's a car dealer. Okay. I'm like, wait a minute. Sounds like a yeah. I've been to the Great Wolf Lodge one time, and it was 2008, I think. It was cool though. It was like I said, it was like 2008. We went on a family vacation there. It was about $1,000 for four of us in total because we got room service. We got like the family package or whatever. We got room service one couple nights. We stayed there I think 3 nights. We got room service. Uh, we played some of the games there. Like they had like obviously they had the indoor water park. Um, but we played games there. We like they had like a little mini putt putt golf course there, which is cool. Um, we have some pictures of it. I guess it was a really long time ago, and like 2007 or 2008, and no, 2008 was 2008. No, 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 it was 2008 when we went there. It was like August 2008, I'm pretty sure. And they had this, I think, 1,000-gallon bucket that they filled with water at the water park, and like it just dumps a bunch of water on you at once. It was really crazy. It was fun though. I liked it. Wish we could have went back. It was quite expensive, I'll tell you that. But we I don't remember how we were able to afford it. I don't think I was gonna say me. My parents put it on their credit card, but I don't know because we weren't like we were like lower middle class growing up. We weren't. My dad had a blue collar HVAC job. My mom didn't work at the time. My mom didn't have a job, didn't have an income at the time, but my dad was the only one that had an income at the time. And so we had our mortgage, we had our electric, we had our gas, we had our phone bill. Although my dad was the only one that didn't pay for his phone bill because his work paid for his phone bill. Um, 'Cause he had a work phone. What else is there? Oh, car insurance. Although my dad didn't have to pay for his his vehicle or his insurance because he had a work vehicle. Um, our car insurance. I think we had one car at the time. Yeah, a gas for the car, obviously. So we had a lot. We had kind of a bit to pay for, but not as much as like others. But my dad didn't have the biggest income. My dad, okay, my dad was a, my dad was a, they call them tin knockers. He did mostly sheet metal stuff. Like he, put ductwork in and furnaces and stuff. But he wanted to, he wanted to, they offered him a superintendent position and he didn't have to do as much, but he would get like a 25% pay cut or something like that. It was kind of a detrimental pay cut, and he ended up doing that because he didn't really like. I mean, he loved working with his hands, but he didn't like going to job sites like in Detroit. Like he'd go to like Detroit, um, dead end of Flint, stuff like that to do jobs. Saginaw. He did a lot of stuff. He's done mostly commercial stuff. The biggest job he did was the GM plant in Flint, which is miles from here where I live. He did the smokestacks, he did the paint booths, he did the ventilations, he did the rooftop units, he did a lot of shit for GM. And he like managed. He was like on the roof of GM, and he helped like manage. He helped like manage all of the installations of everything. So, anyways, yeah. Uh, Grave of Lots was really fun. I love going there. They also have the Traverse City Cherry Festival, I think, right? Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for this video. I will see you guys later.